Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. My name is AgentNumberOne and we are starting a brand new campaign today, becoming snake people. We are going to be returning to being snakes as we play as lizard folks, as we go up the nature trees, the astral trees, and we try to become the mythic legendary Naga of the past. Now, I am hoping my YouTube auto censors does not kill me every time like it normally does when I say that word. And we're going to hope for the best. We're going to play in our random large world. We do have to go into edit it. Last map we played on our dragon campaign, we actually accidentally played on a medium map instead of a large map. So we're going to play large. We're going to play 9 players. We're going to play on brutal difficulty with all the good traits. We're going to turn presence traits off, but everything else I am fine with. In advanced settings, we're going to leave on every single kind of ruler just to keep things spicy and interesting. We are going to leave on everything except slow victory condition on score. And I believe that is it.
Your journey.
A random world for our brand new faction. We are going to be playing, of course, as lizard folk or snakes. It only makes sense. We're going to be cold-blooded because we're snakes. We're also going to be keen-sighted because we're going to be playing with a lot of skirmishers. The skirmishers have been getting a lot of new updates with the new hero stuff, and they've just been interesting me a lot more recently. I've been wanting to play as them more frequently. And so I figured probably now is the time. Because we're snakes, I'm also going to be light-footed. Friendly units do not block other movements. Snakes could just, you know, they climb all over other snakes. And if we're playing with a bunch of skirmishers and we're zooming in and around, I feel like light-footed, keen-sighted, and cold-blooded is the way to go. Hello, Mona. And I have a little visitor from a kitty cat, not a snake at all.
Origin culture.
We're going to be playing as Primal. I was debating playing as Mystic, but I wanted to play as Primal because I've never played as the Mire Crocodile. And I think that starting in Swamp and having Swamp bonuses is going to be really good for the Stormborn stuff we get later down the ways. So they're going to be the plan. We are going to take experienced seafarers because you kind of got to take it if you're going to go with Naga. I think you have to be, you're going to be wanting to be near the water. So this is always a really interesting choice because sometimes a map doesn't have water. It may force us underground to underground lakes. And we may just not get good good bonuses from it. It is a very limited one. It does kind of potentially hamper you, especially in terms of embarking, because most times you don't want to fight embarked fights. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to be swimming snakes. And I think I'm going to play with Ancient Wise Ones. I want to pick up a Mystic trait as well here. And based on some of the bonuses we get, I think we're going to have a lot of knowledge and a lot of mana. So we can just cruise through tech. It is going to be a very spellcaster-focused playthrough. Originally, I was going to take the Tome of Evocation, but I've decided I'm going to start with the Tome of Roots, simply because we get the Herbalist bonus here, which gets bonuses per adjacent swamps. I think that's kind of like doubles down really, really well. We get the Entwined Thralls as well, which are a summonable unit that also evolves, versus things like the Evoker and the Storm Elemental, which we can't really build until we upgrade the city anyway. We get Poison Arrows, we get Blight Blades, we get Healing Roots, we get Vine Prisons. Literally everything in this book is good for us pretty much the entire game. So we're going to move on in, and we are going to play as a Wizard King. Okay, Mona wants to say hello. So a quick hello from Mona. Do you like the snakes? Do you want to make a big snake? Yeah? You are very fluffy. Oh my goodness, and heavy. Oh yes, oh go girl. Meow. She's so sleepy, she just woke up. We are gonna play. We're gonna play as a ritualist as our hero class. And we're gonna play with the druid staff. It feels right, right? Doesn't it just feel right? Big fluffster. We're gonna play as a lizard folk. But we're gonna play as a lady lizard folk. I've got a rough look on how I want this. I want us to be as much like a snake as possible. So I think tiny arms, relatively thin, but long legs and a long tail. I'm assuming one of those will become our tail once we transform. I'm not really certain which. We are mire crocodile worshippers. So I think going with just a basic kind of green snake skin looks about right to me. We are going to go with the cobra head, because cobras are the original variation of this mythical beast. And we're going to go with some kawaii pink eyes. We're going to go with some dreadlocks, some snake dreadlocks. Let's get rid of this cape for a second. For our outfit, we're going to pick the sexiest snake mama outfit we can. We are going to be the sexy snake mama queen, because sometimes this is just what you have to do. For a cape, I'm actually going to use this one. This came with the Season 2 expansion pack. It is the Herald of Glory cape. It's not really a cape, it's just a set of shoulder pads, but it looks pretty nice, and it doesn't really go with a lot of outfits, so I thought maybe this would be the one to go with. And I think I want to go with a little diamond tiara. Just a cute little diamond tiara. We got to change some coloring here. We're going to go black so that we can match the shoulder piece. That's literally the reason why. And then I want to go with a kind of purple metal. And again, it's honestly to match the shoulder piece. These gemstones don't change color, but the metal around them and these little rivets do, as do the little coins on the cape. We get this little red down here. But doesn't this look like a good evil snake mama religion? It feels like it's the right choice. I like everything about it. We do need a symbol. We are going to be going astral. We're going to be going astral and nature. I mean, we could just take this snake. We could use astral serpents. I never even thought of that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this blue snake. Why don't we go with a purple snake to match those gemstones? Purpley pink. I like that vibe. It looks right. We're going to make these guys pretty much the exact same. We're going to give them the cobra heads. No decorations. Long legs, long tails, tiny arms, snake-like. We are mire crocodile people. So I think let's take the crocodile as our mount. We will eventually lose the mounts, but I like the idea that the mire crocodile, which is our ancestral being, we have evolved from mire crocodiles into snake people, into, we're just gonna eventually evolve into just snakes. That's the goal, just become snakes. Our armor color is, I guess this is also just the metal. So I'm gonna give them that same sort of pink metal. It just mostly shows up on trinkets. They look great. What an angel.
Your journey begins.
We are going to be called so many things. So many things. Let's get all these names out here. First off, Sneks. We're Sneks. There's no way around it. We're Sneks. We've got to be. I think we are going to be the Naga Raja, which is the name of the deities, or sort of the empresses of the traditional IRL Naga race. We are going to be called Cobra Kai. And our throne city, I actually looked this up, it's going to be called Tolan, which is the it's sort of the Atlantis of the Aztec people. It was the city that Quetzalcoatl, who is the giant feathered snake, was famous for. So I thought maybe that would be a good name for a throne city. Hello, folks in the chat. Hello, good morning. Goo. How are you? Welcome on in. Bosco, thank you for the follow. And Lumpination as well. Welcome to the agency. Come on in. I like all the vibes on this. I actually have not looked at the ruler ambition or personality yet for this. I did some planning, but of course I forgot things. We could shepherd animals, plants, and elementals. It would give us evolution. So we're going to have, like, we're basically going to have snake people and plants are going to be the two big things. We could take privateer. And actually, that's not a bad idea. The only problem is if we don't have water, we are in so much trouble. You know what? There's always water underground. I'm taking privateer. We're doing it. Now, a snake is very sinister and deceptive. A self-centered ruler who prefers to deal with the weak. Who values power and treachery. Covert, gaining vassals. Explore, exploit. Likes people that break treaties, have bad research. Dislikes alliances. Breaks treaties. Weak economy. Dislikes empires with stronger research and dislikes empires that trade. I feel like Sinister Spy is what we're going to go with here. I like the idea that we dislike empires with stronger research because we are going to be very research heavy. So there shouldn't necessarily be a lot of people we dislike. And then we just deal with weak factions, which we mostly try to vassalize. I definitely think sinister over cunning feels more snake-like to me. Let's do it. Cobra Kai. Slender, scaled creatures who use their tongues to get a sense of their surroundings. Some call them cold-hearted. They prefer the term practical. Their keen vision makes for a great feats of archery. They move past their troops with ease. They worship powerful animal spirits and aim to shape the realms in their honor. They're experienced seafarers, sharing many stories of adventurous sailors and sea monsters, and harbor knowledge dating back to the beginning of time. Honestly, sounds pretty accurate. We are going to be a very like Aztec snake people inspired group of primal crocodile worshippers. We're going to try to make everything swampy. Let's take a nice screenshot there. Screenshot for the YouTube. As we zoom on in. A basic salami pizza. Hey, look, that you can never really go wrong with a basic salami pizza. Salami, pepperoni. The simple things. I just realized I've created another faction whose colors are black and purple, which seems to be a bit of a theme for me, but a new ruler emerges. Explore your surroundings, expand your domain, prepare to face your rivals, and become the master of this realm. Your choices will shape the new Age of Wonders 4. We start with Ancestral Harmony, Healing Roots, and the Wayfinder Enchantment. Ooh, that's very nice. Scouts getting extra movement. Let's start right up in the corner. I'm going to grab Entwined Thralls. It's hard to say no. The realm is very snowy, I'm noticing. Where are we on the map? The eastern side? All right. It's not terrible. I think we are without ocean. So this means we're probably going underground. It is possible that there is a river here, but I'm not really clear on it. Oh, an Arctic map. They always gotta give me a challenge. We can pick up a forestry pretty early on with a pasture. So let's grab the storehouse. We'll go really early growth. That's going to be good. We have 5 points in nature. So focusing on early nature is going to be strong for us. Where are you going to want to go? That is food. That's a cave. Haste berries as well would be really strong to get early for this build. That's also food there. We start with a protector and a primal darter. Let's grab a second protector for now. We got the storehouse. We've got you. Do you want to go straight to that cave? Yeah, we could put a city down here. Oh my god, dudes. Is there no water on this map anywhere? Of course, it's whenever you pick a experienced seafarer, that's the map you get no water every time. Light-footed, more movement on the world map. No, light-footed is we don't block each other in combat, so we can move through our own guys. Is that already cast? Good question. You've led your Sneks, ardent followers of the Mire Crocodile, to a new realm when something catches your eyes. Not far from Tolan, a wondrous tree pulsates with invigorating energy. Strangely familiar energy inspires you from afar. Could it be that the ancestral spirit of the Sneks, the Mire Crocodile herself, Deep Ma? I don't think that's cast yet. Where is that tree? Way up here. Well, there's also a Godir temple and a tower there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. There's also a cave. I think we'll move up this way with our main army. We'll found an outpost right about here, and then we can pick up that stuff early on. Grab that food because obviously. Immediately picking up the forestry with that pasture. I don't even have empire development yet. You know what? Let's double down really early here. Go for some early production. Because all of this is snow, I can't easily terraform it right away. We have a crawler's nest down here and lots of ice. I tell you what, we're going to stay on the surface for right now, just while we do some exploring. I'm going to try not to rush anything. Cold-blooded in the snow, yeah. If we start production on something prior to boost and then get the boost, is the retroactive applies to your current production? Yes. So it will store, if you have nothing queued and you collect a bunch of production on the map, when you look at these, they'll often say 0 turns, and you can just click it and build it immediately. What is our first thing? Founding cities are faster. Well, we don't need that right away, so let's burn a little extra population early on. Pick up this gold mine, which is also going to be a farm. There is a watchtower down here. A silver pond, which gives us fairies. Okay, maybe I have started in the snow, but it's not necessarily a snow map. We have some astral dew, another cave. Terrible draft. Okay. Battlefield remnants, silver tongue fruit, food stash, iron deposit. Iron deposit, double iron deposits here. Just thinking where I want to build. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4. I think probably here would be a good spot. I would like to get this outpost down very soon. You can grab that tower. And then I think we're probably going to play north, especially if there is fertile plains here. And can I cast Wayfinder enchantment? I can. Yeah, okay. Let's charge that. All right, so you got the storehouse and the protector up. We might as well grab a primal darter to go with that protector. I think the woodcarver workshop makes a lot of sense. That boosts at 5. Let's get the production. And then we can go straight to town hall too. Yikes. Just short. I mean, I could just put the outpost here. Yeah, let's do it. I don't want to lose like too much time waiting on that. Getting down early outposts does matter a lot. And I guess we'll just pick that up right away. It's very likely I'm going to go for an expansion victory this game because I'm going nature. Okay. Banner Lords. Let's pick up Vine Prison. Vine Prison is always a good spell. You guys are ready to annex. Do I want to be that loco? I think I do. I'm going to go for a second forestry so that I can rush granary. Ooh. Well, we have a turn to figure that out anyway. Wayfinder enchantment is ready. So we'll speed up our crocodiles. You're going to grab that food. Can't believe we haven't had a fight yet. It just feels wrong. There's a lost wizard tower there. Ooh, buddy. That, I think, is another mire crocodile tree. If I'm remembering correctly, that's what they look like on the map. Those little swirls. If so, I'm going to want to send a hero up there. So we've got an outpost. When you arrive at the Mire Crocodile Den, the visage of the Mire Crocodile that lured you there has disappeared, yet you feel an eerie stillness overcome you. You examine the enthralling tree and notice that water pools between its roots, flooding the ground. Deep Maw's influence is palpable. You recall ancient legends that promise formidable boons to the most ardent torchbearers of Deep Maw. Claim this territory so that you may build the Mire Crocodile Temple, which invokes the power of crocs to slowly turn your domain into swamps where the Sneks thrive. Win is favored by securing at least 3 dens. Okay. Well, I guess question the first. Is this a den? It is. Pastures, mana nodes, iron deposits. It's a good spot to set up shop. And there's a wizard's tower and a cave. Okay. I'm going to explore this because I don't have to fight it. 1,300. We've got an outpost up. Let's get a work camp going. Stone steel is also boosted. This is also a Mire crocodile den. I'm gonna do that, and now I have a crocodile den here, which lets me build the temple. Annex provinces with a Mire crocodile den grant 5 mana. Start altering terrain to swamp at 1 province per turn. Oh, it just queues it. Okay. Oh, I don't have to build it like a special province improvement. Oh, excellent. So, well, that means if I get that one and I get that one, that's 3 cities right there. What do we actually need early? Like, I don't have a lot of military right now, so boosting this would get us support as well as charge units. I just don't know that we need... I'm actually going to focus on the granary first. We're going to go really heavy in population. And I can pick up some entwined thralls to swell my ranks. Barren oceans. This realm consists of several large landmasses separated by oceans of uninhabitable deserts. Each empire shares a landmass with 1 or 2 other empires. Deserts are affected by sandstorms. Sandstorms suck. Okay. Very good. Very good. There is a tower over here, so why don't we work our way towards that. There's also a hostile army, it looks like. I have 1 more primal darter spawning and then an entwined thrall. I might as well wait a turn because it'll just cost me upkeep to do that otherwise. Trade should work in deserts, makes you less vulnerable to sandstorms. Yo, I don't think it will. Farms can grant +5 food. We'll take that early. And I reckon, I guess I got to start clearing out armies. Derelict workshop. None of these areas look big enough to house a capital. That actually could be. Very easily could be. This is probably a river, which means that this is also probably a river. Yes, in fact, there is some water down here. Good. Do you know if you combine ice magic and fire magic, you can get water? True story. Privateers, right? It should, though. This map's oceans. I mean, I like the way you think. I need more Imperiums. Let's just get palisade walls up in here. And I'm going to build a forester first, just because that'll help me boost the farm right away. You got these guys. You got a thrall. These guys are ready to annex. I'm going to annex this location that I'm about to take. We'll get the early research, and then I can clear off these dudes in our first fight of the morning. 10 turns in. I feel like this is the longest I've ever gone. We did just start. Yes, you're right on time. So we've got protectors. And we've got Cobra Kai, who has sap strength. The enemy units in a 1 hex radius have a base chance of returning weakened. This is a little strange, but I think I'm actually going to put my ritualist front row center for this build. And they're going to end up being a little bit tanky. Can't really do much with them right now, but a little bit of warding. Sure, they're going to ignore me anyway. So, sap strength. Ow. Gain strengthen for 3 turns for each unit weakened this way. She had 9 times strengthen. That's kind of cool. You have a flank. So why don't we take that? You can then kill that flank. You're a skirmisher, so I'm going to send you over here to Poison Needle. You got damaged the most, so I'm going to focus on you. And do I want to cast anything? Part of me is just wondering whether or not it's even worth the mana. And I don't think it is. Ow. So here's a great question. What happens with Fury of the Crocodile? Inflict disease, create 3 blight damage. Each attack removes a stack of this debuff. At 5 stacks, you can turn these stacks into Fury of the Mire Crocodile. Oh, and I can cast Primal Renewal to just heal as well. But I don't really need to. So you can probably move here through this character because we have slippery feet. You can cast a little of that. You can cast a little of this. Critical hit. Entwined Thrall doesn't even need to do anything. You know what's cool? Ice. True story. True story. Rayman, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we get a little bit of mana. We heal up in our territory. I will probably work on these guys next. So there is water here. I got a hero in 1 turn who I'm going to send up here to make a second city. I'm going to queue up one of them for when I need it. Doesn't hurt to preload. We got Vine Prison. Ooh, King Hoot's Murderbeak. Wow, this is a classic. This guy never really got more than a single day of coverage before. Another ruler in this realm. How many more of this can this realm take? Let us agree to stay out of each other's ways. I think this guy was designed to be a golem build. He is a fanatic isolationist. We might actually get along well with him. Great question is, where is he? Up here. And he's building an outpost right there right now. So I very, very, very much have to get another person up there. Let's get a hero then. We have an industrious governor who's a raider. or a scholarly governor who's an instructor. We're going to take them. I like their robes. I don't like their hat so much. Oh my God, yes. You're going to be a wizard. Can we give you some good wizard cape? I like it. It's very foolish, but it works for me. Lady Alia the Evoker. She truly is a wizard. She has the wrong head. Here we go. Now she's a cobra. Now she's a cobra wizard. You're a wizard, Alia. Wonder when the next DLC is going to be released? Oh, I'm sure we'll hear something soon. In the new year, I would suspect. And she is on the road again. Perfect. White witches. You got a granary. You're working on that crocodile rock temple. But I'd rather you build a stone steel. You're working on palisade walls. I need 200 to make you a city. I don't think we need to heal this. We can probably just take it. It says risky battle, but we have a bit of mana. Demonkin. Super growth Demonkin. Frost and Spirit. We're going to be doing Blight and Lightning. All right, so we're going to be pretty neutral against the map's demons, I guess. That's somewhat good. I guess you can go there. And there. I can only just get into range, hey? Okay. Put regen on him. Hit them with the triple weaken. I'm actually going to move my Twine Thrall. Even though he's a skirmisher, I'm going to move him all the way in. Because he'll lock down those two characters. As long as I attack you first. The Entwine Thralls also add poison, which is really nice. I thought that was the triple cast spell, but I'm realizing it was not. Perhaps I should have just cast Vine Prison and trapped them into their spot. Rough. Oh, you have to be within range of 1 for that. I see. All right. Not terrible. 16 damage versus 12 damage. gonna go here so we have the flank and then we force them to move. I'll move here and just get that kill probably. He's got displacement, so he's kind of a pain to fight. Just gonna try to keep him alive instead. Take it. You take it. We'll move down here. We'll shoot this guy in the back. Trigger his displacement, which allows us to triple shot him with the archer. Single shot with you. You can't reach. You can't reach. But if I move you there, at least you can shield wall. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. Moga Mona. Easy peas. I like this druid staff. Now we finally get some spells. Can start doing some other stuff. We're going to take Conjure Wild Growth, which creates obscuring flora in a 1 hex radius, making it harder for ranged things to hit us. This means that we can start holding our ground a bit more if we want. Enemy units in the effective Conjure Wild Growth get poison and bleed, blind and immobilized, and summons 3 living vines. Or they heal, get bolstered defense, leaves an action point, and has no cooldown. Oh man, this is a hard debate. Reclaiming attacks is very similar to the Horned Gods. We'll have to see kind of how this character grows. I do need to heal. I do also really want those haste berries, though I doubt we're good enough to get them. So maybe I'll just move on that mana instead. No cooldown, hard to resist. Yeah. Swift Wild Growth, really good. You can just blanket your forces and all the benefits. I mean, I don't love the idea that I cast Obscuring Flora, which gives them all cover, but I also immobilize and bleed them and everything else. The Free City of Flockholm wants us to hunt some Pyreborn Gore-Tusk piglets. Your hunt is brutal, not ceremonial. You can celebrate culture without bloodshed. 60% is okay, but I kind of actually want this quest. Not all the way over there, though. How has this city been here? And I didn't see it when I walked past. Oh, because I walked across here. That's so funny. Let's take poison arrows first, because it adds poison. My plan still stands. I need to get an outpost up here. So I'm not really sure where anymore. You know, I could, I guess, put it right here. Have it on top of the Mile Crocodile Den. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. This guy is attempting to scout up here a little ways. Use the Whispering Stone. Yes, thank you. Cute pig like ham. Piggy murderer, you will suffer the curse of bacon and tasty ribs. Why are Meyercroc versus Snek worshipping Sneks? Basically because there's not a Snek worship. And the Mire Crocodiles get all the swamp benefits. And we're going to go with the Naga transformation later in the campaign. Oh, there's another tree over here. You gotta be kidding. Okay. So I'm just trying to stack a few of the benefits together. I am going to want that mana, and that's a low-risk battle, so I think we'll take that next turn. Then I'll cut across to here. I'll form another outpost here. And kill these piggies. We'll hit 200 Imperium this turn, so I can turn this outpost into a city. Is there a tower down here? There's a tower there. Oh, there's a tower here. Okay. You keep going. You go for these guys. Oh, an army from Flockholm occupies the meta node. I guess not. Didn't realize that. This guy's building an outpost. I'd like to keep searching. You guys are ready to upgrade. Only like so many things I could really be building here right now while I wait for this Mire Crocodile. I'm gonna need a third forester. So why don't we block the flock? We could pick up natural recovery in a little bit. Our army is trespassing. I'm being attacked from down here as well, so. The Dune Serpent is snake worship. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right. The transformation with the swamp does make sense. Yeah, that was really like the main thing. I guess also the affinities. If you play as Dune Serpent, you get bonuses to Chaos? I gotta look at that now. Materium. Where Mire Crocodile is just pure nature. I'm not recruiting an army, which does feel like a mistake. Even though I have a really bad income. Yes, one moment, Mona. I'll pay attention to you in a second. Yeah, you like this game, do you? Can't see, she's just like poking her head up from below my lap. So we're working back that way. The city of Boulder is founded. It's a bit of a boring name, but we'll put our scholarly governor up here. I haven't really cleared most of the stuff off from this location yet. I could really use some money, so I think I will just take the mine. And we'll end the turn. Bye, Mona. Not sure if Agent would be fine with that. Building town up to the north, cut off AI would not be a bad idea. Nature and chaos tend to be the most interesting paths for you. I mean, I'd like to play a little bit of everything. Nature is certainly my favorite. I think it just has the strongest bonuses. We gotta find a better name for this. Egg. The city of Egg. One more turn and that outpost starts. The free city of Druin. Watching Vermin. Underground adaptation. Okay. I'd like to know where else Hoots Murderbeak is located. Aha! We will meet this ruler. Oh, War Queen Cindy's Skull Somper. This is the second faction I ever made. They're really mean. Underground adaptations, runesmiths, scions of evil. They are to our south. They are building a city right there. Okay. So they almost certainly exist right here. In fact, I'm going to confirm that. I'm going to let you build that Mire Crocodile Temple. Because I kind of need to start making swamp. Nature and chaos is brutal, either with Barbarian or Mire Croc. Hilarious having an army of slithers spit at an enemy and nearly one-shot them. Why is this dragon chasing my poor scout down? Frozen Realms. What a surprise. We got the poison arrows. We can take blight blades. You are going to move up here and get that outpost. And I guess I'll scout with you up in this direction in the meantime. You can pick up that. Your crocodile temple is ready. Do I want to build another city over there? I'm actually not so sure. I'll start working towards those haste berries in the meantime. Okay, that's where the city of Druin is. There's not a lot of towers down this way. Wouldn't mind just getting vision on that. We'll cast Poison Arrow. Cheap combat spells. Save for HP. Coast, river, and underground. Grant +2 food. I can't believe the penalties we are getting on a barren ocean map. It is brutal. Not really any friendly people around either. Soon as negotiations are concluded, Flockholm requests advice concerning her youngest son. He's unlike his older brother. He walks with wizards and halflings, shoots arrows from cover like a coward. Dressed Boar Tusk, a ranger who's a specialist governor. I could take that. It's not a bad choice. Specialist governor will work well with us. We have a handful of special buildings we get to build. And we will be building most of them. They mostly do knowledge and mana, so... I would get an archer. I could make him a skirmisher. I don't need draft right now because I actually just can't afford another army. %60 on this nature check. You know what? I'm going to take it. I almost never take them. And I like having the option. I'm also curious if he's going to be free. You're going to go for those Gore-Tusk piggies. I just want you to scout Cursed Tower. I think I'm going to send you north to that tower. Boop, 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 boop. You're going to chill, vibe. We're going to cast poison arrows. -9 mana upkeep. 2, 3, 4. If I put a city down here in this pathway, it could work. This is all mountains, though. I'm gonna think about it. We're gonna see how we feel. Small monster den, okay. Pantheon Shrine. This looks like Hoots' capital, probably. We got a Pact of Cooperation here. We've got the tier 2 city here. So we can start getting animists and chargers. This is going to end up being my draft city. Because it is my capital. So the Herbalist gets bonuses from forests and swamps, and the Mire Megalith gets bonuses from swamps. Both of them count as conduits, which we will also start scaling off of very soon. Right now I need money, so I'm going to build a vendor. I might just be able to auto this. I guess not. And I gotta fight some piggies. Just out of range. That's where you want to be. Perfecto. They almost queued that up perfectly for me. You've resisted. That's a bit rude. So these little piggies, they can't move through each other. They don't have the bonuses that we do. I'm going to hit him, and the reason for that is the only place he can hit me from is here. So if I attack him, I don't get hit on a flank. I still get hit for 34 damage, which is not fun. Okay, that changes things. Couple of vines to lock them down. The computer also still loves attacking vines, especially with charge units. He will go out of his way and open up almost everybody into a full flank. Which is so nice. Very polite of him to do. Can move you up here and flank him. Move you up here and flank kill him. He's gonna go. Well, he's gonna go for that archer for sure. No? All right, weird choice, but I will allow it. Vines are beautiful, especially with the mimic enemy. Nothing quite like perma-stunning them by spawning vines. The vines are definitely some real solid hack of a unit. You outmatch us as Slayer of the Quarry. You are the first to claim your prize. We can claim all the food, the money, an animist, or 72 Imperium. Good question. What do I really actually need right now? My draft is paused for 5 or 4 more turns. So picking up an animist isn't the worst choice. Like, I'm gonna recruit an animist. So the money would basically be the same as this. Food is always good, but I don't really have a lot of places I want to grow into right now because we're waiting for things to turn into swamp. And the Imperium is like, yeah, you know, it's okay, but 2 turns is... I think this is still more valuable for me right now. I'm gonna take the animist. I can replace one of these primal darters. Oh, they can also summon crockies? Hell yeah. I guess let's go that way. This outpost is founded. I'll get a work camp started. You guys got the house, the storehouse. Woodcarver workshop is fine there. I could boost this place, but I don't really think I have a need for boosting right now. Boom, 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 boom. I'm at a Horde Imperium. Our ruler has leveled up. I wanted you to be hostile. The problem is that I'm relying a lot on ranged units. But also, if we give them poison and bleed and blind and immobilize, and then trap them with a bunch of vines, does it really matter if we have a hard time hitting them? All of our characters do have improved hit chance on ranged attacks. I also want an astral ward. I'm probably going to have enough spells that I'm not going to be doing attacks. I'm not going to take restore. But between hostile wild growth, being able to summon, being able to link, having battlefield restoration, The tier 12 ability. I'm going to go hostile. I'm going to go hostile because I think it's the more interesting choice. I also like the idea that the living vines are actually snakes, and maybe we're just summoning more snakes. At least we can pretend that's the case. Snakes on snakes on snakes. Cinder Skull Stomper has declared a rivalry on me. This is not overly surprising. She is designed to be a menacing force. There's 30 knowledge for us. You're gonna find High Ridge up here. Excellent. Nature versus Shadow. What? You're not Shadow. Oh, shared affinities. My bad, my bad. I'm going to give him a declaration of friendship. I seek friendship with the ornery owlings. We're going to pick up light blades, and then we're going to pick up the Tome of Evocation. This is the other half of our build. While we are nature on one side, we are lightning on the other.
The protective potential of magic. It follows that you can employ it in a more devastating fashion in order to visit harm onto your foes.
I didn't really intend to get storm spirits, but they're 60% off, which I've actually forgotten that this is an ability.
It's tempestuous.
So we're gonna take it. We gonna take it. Everywhere up here sucks, so I better get this mire crocodile up and running ASAP. You're gonna dart across to there, and then I think that should be fine for you. We're gonna maybe move across to that. I imagine this infestation is gonna attack me pretty soon. We'll start casting Blight Blades. We have enough mana for it, so. Definitely get this game. It's pretty dope. It's a really good, like, fantasy sim. Whatever kind of faction you want to make, you probably can make it. Which is just the coolest part about the game. I didn't really intend to build a bunch of farms over here. He is trying to take that mana node, though. I do need mana. Okay, he's got to go there. So if I take this next, it'll block him from the cave. And that crawler's nest, which is a good wonder for us. We have a scout. So I'm going to send one of these primal darters back. We're going to take on this animist. I don't know, man. This is not really a good spot. I could probably just grow the city over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could because I'm nature focused. Like, maybe if I see something good down there, I'll consider changing my mind, but let's see. Seems like that nest goes pretty far. Do I just want to go really hard into food? I'm concerned right now if I get attack, I'm not going to be able to repel it. Because I have 0 draft in this city. I'm going to build a blacksmith. I have literally 0 draft. Oh, I guess my draft is canceled right now, but I still only have like 30 draft. Not even. There goes the rest of my mana. But at least we do bonus damage to poison creatures. Can't believe we have no rivers. Can't believe I got a no river map. You're approached by Isla the Evoker. Her expression betrays dejection. She always thought of herself as an instructor. Do you want to be other things? No, I'm actually fine. Dune Worm Paul. Dude, this is literally 3 failed campaigns. We are getting all the characters from our previous ones. Dune Worm Paul is a snake worshiper. Not a crocodile worshiper, but a snake worshiper. I might pick up that stone. I think I will. I don't know who is down here trying to take Druin, but we can start trying to steal it back. We might not succeed, but I'm going to keep scouting down here, I think. At least get this tower. Okay, Paul has started that outpost there, so why don't we move over a little bit? That is an astral rift. I don't want to stand on top of it. You got yourself a work camp. Let's get your palisade walls up and running. And I guess let's build a gold mine for now. Astral Rift is sending invasion forces, so this guy's going to get attacked. I should probably try to get him out of there. Oh, he might attack Egg. Egg. Isla the Evoker approaches you. I was a lonely child. The only friend I had was a dire bear mount, but a warg came and killed it. We will hunt down that warg. How come none of these are buffed? I thought I was meant to get something buffed every time. We'll pick up Conjure Primal Crocodile. How does this ability work? When a tome is unlocked, a random skill costs minus 60% knowledge. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's not so good. I thought it was every time something costs minus 60% knowledge. But I see now I am wildly incorrect on that. I'm going to build a shrine because my mana is really bad. Go say hi to Dune. The Dune Worm. You're going to try to get to that chest before he does. If you stand there, does it block him? No. I hope I don't lose that. That would be a bummer. You're going to keep trying to go that way. You're going to go that way for now. Am I willing to do this? I'm debating summoning an entwined thrall so I get the movement speed so I could get this chest. I'm going to do it. An Umbral Juggernaut mount. Wow. What absolute trash. Disenchant. We're not even meant to have mounts. All right, I'm also then going to, unfortunately, just have to kill you right away. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Burbs, please don't hunt us. We are innocent snakes. We need to grow so the burbs can't hunt us. We need to become bigger snakes. No, thank you. Don't want to go down that road. Petal Grove. All right, you can keep going that way. There's a tower over there we can look at. What? This is another free city. That's unexpected. All right. Keep exploring. Ba-da-dum-dum-boom-boom. So many things I want to build here. That will continue to transform. That'll be a 5-point herbalist. That's pretty good. Yeah. And then I could build another conduit there, and then I could build something that scales off of conduits right there. And it will be an insane surround. I do actually need to take this territory if that's the case. So I'm going to do that. Oh, I can't reach it. Scruff McGruff. All right. It's what it is. You need to build a town hall next because you can't get that crocodile until you do. I know that there's a free city up here, so why don't we take this mine? The free city of Brechia grants us with hostility. You are at war with Brechia. Followers of chaos and metropolitan dwarves, they live underground. They're defensive and tough. They are also experienced seafarers. Well, that might be a tricky one. We'll have to see what we can do to poke our head in there. Oh, that won't do. That won't do at all. He's trying to set up to take that silver pond. Demonic realm. Infernal fiends are common. We are being pillaged by an astral wizard's army of 1,200 strength. You've got to be kidding me. You're gonna come down here, I guess. Dude, my army is 400. What am I meant to do about a gold ranked astral rift? That is a hell of a spawner to get stuck next to. Ah, Eternal Guide, Niraketh. I don't know who this is. Veil Striders. Empowered by magic, arcane focus, adaptable, imperialist, scions of evil. There's a lot of evil on this map. We got a pact of loyalty here. How are we doing on that other city? Ah, you're the one trying to take them. I don't know, man. I could go either way on these dudes. They're constructs, so I don't really want to fight them. I think I'm just going to boost them. See if we can get it. Rude dwarves using an astral rift to protect themselves. Yep. Oh, those orcs are for sure choosing death. Choosing death? Choosing death? There's almost a 0% chance I don't have to go to war with them. They are a hyper-aggressive faction. And my quest here I have to set up for as well. Oh man, we have so little money because I've just been building farms. Okay, you're going to build an animist. Upkeep is 8. Yeah, I don't think I do want another city over here. I just don't think it makes sense. You can grab that brigand camp and then keep moving. You're going to grab that tower next turn. You got a little bit of mana coming in. You're already working on the clan lodge. This would allow me to expand the provinces 2 centers away. That would actually solve most of my problems that I'm currently having. Have I ever played Master of Orion? I haven't. I do know about it, but I've never given it a try. Would you recommend? I'm always on the hunt for games. Sign of the Huntress. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's potentially a very good one for us. We could pick up evokers. Maybe? I mean, we have skirmishers. I don't know that we need evokers. I'm going to pick up Fulmination for right now because I do definitely want that. That is just a solid damage spell. This outpost is ready to be founded. So I'm going to do it. You're going to grab that tower. Let's check this underground. That's not where she's occupying, but feels like we got to be close. Place with research rich should be fine, but it's effectively barren. Better use make a nature affinity to try and reach for it when better options aren't around. Yeah. Resource barren. Yeah. No, that's exactly what I'm thinking is like there's only a mana node here and I can reach that with just the nature affinity. There's nothing down here. This is all mountains, so it would have a really bad time growing. Well, I should probably start trying to kill some minor NPCs. Otherwise, I'm going to end up getting a little bit stuck. I am like very concerned about the state of money. We do get Dressed Boar Tusk for free. He's a level 5 ranger. Torgan the Distant. Gecko the Safekeeper. Man, imagine if we had a lake. I could have had a nautical governor. This would have been so broken. Built a seafaring guild. Anyway, we'll get this homie for now. I want to build him as a skirmisher. Big game hunter, ensnaring hunter. Kill shot. Take skirmisher training. %90 chance to immobilize or increase based on unit tier of the target. Yeah, let's go with immobilize. He can also pick up his signature skill, which I think I'll probably go Blight Strikes on him. Text ignore status resistance, or everybody gains plus 10 HP. Yeah, let's go with that extra HP. You do get a skill point now for picking signature skills, which is really nice. Yeah, okay. We'll give you the poison bow. The Death Calling Divine Bane. Level 5 Ranger, pretty good. Really tough choice though. Yeah, I haven't really been playing. We're gonna have a very skirmisher focused army throughout this game, and I haven't really played much with the skirmisher skills yet. So I've been very curious to see how they are. This guy stole that territory I wanted. Flockholm, like, you have all this land and you're insisting on beelining towards my spot. Really sucks, dude. Like, super not cool. And now I have to get this before this guy builds a something here to lock me out. Paul has declared rivalry on me as well. Why does nobody like me? I guess Hoots is like okay with me. Okay, but not great. You have an archer, a darter, and a mage. And you're recruiting an animist. I'm going to give you a lesser storm spirit. This feels like all weird choices, though. Divine Bane didn't get the message that we have a demon problem. No, sir. He entirely missed that memo, it would seem. Sounded like somebody built something up here. Eldritch Sovereign, Cornea the All-Seeing. Dude, I'm not even kidding you. This is every single one of our failed heroes. Like, one after the other. This was a summoner build we had that never came to be. Locking and shuffling. Increased vision. Increased vision probably would not be bad. Grab another tower. And not sure yet where I want you to go. You're going for this tower down here. I think you need to, yeah, start clearing out stuff. I love when you try the auto combat with a tier 1 army that has no levels on it. It's like, I kind of know what's going to happen, but I got to ask the question. Oh, yeah. And we have an animist here now, too. Rough. Sheesh, as they say. I think I'll probably sap strength on these guys, since that's the tier 3 unit. Yeah, let's just go for the kill there. Poison might get him then. Poison and disease almost definitely will. You're unfortunately going to get really pummeled here. Don't think they're going to live. No, ma'am. Yucko. What does this guy have cast on him? Infernal Might. Interesting. I'm going to have him take that attack. Man, I can heal here, and I think I'm going to have to. You got to move. Can't do anything otherwise. Let's hit them. I was hoping to get the poison. Yeah, they're hungry for you, so I'm actually going to take that heal. And I don't have enough mana for Vine Prison. Or Conjure Crocodile. Do you have Fury active? You do. So I could actually cast Ancestral Harmony here for a big heal. Let's do that. What's the build today? It's snakes. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's real rough. Let me tell you, I don't love this fight right now. He has ability to heal. What? Infernal Might 5 stacks, Strengthen 5 stacks. Dudes, the Infernal Might is crazy. Sign of the Huntress is also on right now, so all their ranged guys are getting 30% extra damage. Which is something I very much forgot about. You're going to use a disengaging shot. Oh, it's not going to work. If I don't move, you die. So that's fun. I don't know if I'm still better off stabbing you. I could do 16 or 16. Flank. Flank. That one has a chance to add poison. Gives me Fury the Crocodile. You, of course, can fly. My whole army is dead. Oh, good. Oh, good. We got a battlefield banner. So all the units in our army get experience from collecting that banner that we just fought for. That's excellent. I'm really happy for us. Super happy about that. Love it. I think we'll hold on to that guy for now. Paul has crossed you. I am crossing you because I'm a threat. No. Don't give you that. Keep that. I have an invasion force attacking me. Well, looks like all my heroes are going in one army. That's okay. That happens. All those rank ups, yay! I have a feeling that you're not quite honest with my feelings. No. Listen, a good tough start is always important. We're getting hounded on by some lost wizards. We don't have much in the way of friendship. Maybe something with hoots. We've got a decent lock of terrain. The good news is that nothing is really behind us, except for that one free city who's at war with us, but we'll fix that. We'll fix that over time. Hoots is here, and that guy's probably going to get vassalized by us. So we have a nice little cross section of the map, corner of the map, that we can move out from. Oh, I see. These are meant to be the barren deserts, but they're actually fertile plains with blinding sandstorms. Very confusing. I was wondering why I couldn't find the sandstorms. Oh, this would have been ocean. We would have been right next to it. Oh, that's why Flockholm is not growing out in that way. Because he can't. This is all uninhabitable. Ooh. I mean, as a vassal, he's okay, but like, there's an argument to be made here actually to destroy him and take his territory. We'll think about it. We're going to have to deal with cinders down here. We've got some really great narrow choke points, which I'm a huge fan of. I could, for example, put a teleporter over here. Teleporter here. There's some good opportunities for things like that. And we do technically exist on a secondary continent over this way. So that's also a good little spot. But I think that's probably where we leave this video for. Seems to me that's the right spot to put this. Thank you for joining us for the beginning of our snake campaign. I hope things will continue on. We've got a lot to recover from, but we're in at least an interesting spot in the meantime. So tune back in tomorrow.